developed a missile, and at the end of the missile there is a small camera. And when he shoots the missile, hey, in 1 second I will get to China, please. But come back, huh?
I'll come back.
Okay. And so when you shoot the missile, the camera takes pictures and broadcasts the pictures to the base, and then you can divert the missile to hit the target. Now you have to use your imagination. The same idea.
We're not getting the slides on the one that you gave us.
It's not?
Yeah, it's not there.
It's
Can
not.
you send us this specific file?
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes. Save as, no?
Important authentication.
What? Do it. Yeah, save as D. Here D. Yes. So he tried to imagine that you take the same idea, missile with a camera at the top. Okay? Thanks. So try to imagine you take the missile with the camera at the top, link it to a small medical pill with a small camera, and you swallow it. Look at this. This is the missile, and this is the small medical pill with a small camera. You swallow. You see, it goes into your stomach, and it takes pictures, and send it the pictures. And look, this is the picture from our stomach. This is in our stomach. So if there is a problem, you don't have to cut anymore. You take the pill with the camera, you swallow, and here you know what is wrong. You don't have to open anymore. Alternative energy. Those of you who have been to Israel, they saw. In Israel since 1950, every house, you cannot get a permit for the house without solar energy on the roof. And it's the same sun as here, and the same price of the sun. Here, now they start putting it on the sea. On the sea. There is Ashalim. Ashalim. In the desert, in the middle of the desert. You know, in the desert there is no problem of space and land. So listen to this. Here you can see in the middle of the desert thousands of mirrors. You see here? Thousands of mirrors. They receive the sun and broadcast, send the beam, the heat to the tower. Here is the tower, you see? This is the tower, and the electricity is enough for a city of 120,000 people. The whole electricity is coming from this tower in the desert. We can do it in Israel, we can do it here, can't we? It's not a secret. One word about national security. Galilee Institute is very much involved here. Do you know him? Yunus, General Yunus, here. And I'm here with Yunus. And this is the General Koech from Kenya, and this is South Sudan. Galilee Institute, we belong to a network. This was before Corona. Every year we meet, once in Ethiopia, once in South Sudan, Kenya, Rwanda, Burundi, and talk about the problems here. We meet in the Peace Institute in Nairobi. This is in Rwanda. Who is he? Alumni of Galilee, Ato Germa, Allah Yerachmu. So he came, and he liked it so much, he enjoyed so much, and he saw everything. And we also gave him the idea of signing an agreement with with Eritrea, because we have many alumni also in Eritrea. And one of our alumni was Sebchat, Ephraim Sebchat. He was the Minister of Defense of Eritrea. So our idea was that, that's it, stop fighting and sign peace agreement. And he liked the idea. Our idea was that Ethiopia will give up this piece of land that you were fighting over, and in return, Eritrea will give Ethiopia one of the two ports, Assab or Massawa. By the way, Massawa, the director of the port, is alumni, so we know him. So after, the President Germa said, look, you talk to Eritreans. If they agree, I'll push it. And I talked to Ephraim Sebchat, he is alumni at that time. Now they shot him. I don't know if you know, but someone shot him and he's wounded. No, he's not dead, but he's paralyzed. And I just talked to his wife. I know even his wife Ruth. And so Ephraim Sebchat talked to Isaiah. They said yes, they are ready. If Ethiopia will give up this piece of land, they are ready to give one of the two ports and to sign a peace agreement. So President Girma arranged a meeting for me with Prime Minister Haile Mariam. I came here. I talked to him also about education, but I talked also about this peace plan. He told me that politically he was shaking. There were demonstrations and this, and he had to resign. So, in fact, Prime Minister Ahmed came, he signed the peace agreement. I think it's the same agreement. And the problem was that Dr. Debebe knows they gave him Nobel Prize and they forgot me. Because it was my idea. Anyway, here, this is another alumni, Tekele, the Minister of Mines. He's also alumni, and last time I was here, we had dinner at the Hyatt. So I want to show you just a little that we do the same thing in other places. This is, for example, Russia. Here, we work in Russia in agriculture, very cold. This is in agriculture. This is the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of Russia, Bogdanov, and I meet him every year. Of course, not during the corona, but for 13 years that we have this network that we speak and talk about how to... Also India. I don't know if you recognize here Modi. Modi, the Prime Minister of India, and I'm sitting here signing an agreement with the government of India. And not only with the government, but also here, Punjab. This is the Chief Minister. The Prime Minister of Punjab, they call it Chief Minister. He came, this is our chairman, Dr. Levy. So we signed agreement also with Punjab and Gujarat. And here, this is Vellore Institute of Technology, one of the major engineering universities south of India. They decided to start a faculty of agriculture. They invited us. Here you see we inaugurated. And now every semester we send 2 professors to teach, and they send 2 professors for training. Here it's Galilee. Now China, where is he? China. On the phone, huh? On the phone. She was the ambassador of China to Israel, the lady, and we signed an agreement with the government of China. This is 18 years ago. 5-year agreement, and every 5 years we sign a new agreement on innovation in agriculture. And this is here, the Deputy Minister of Science and Technology of China, of big China, came to Galilee. We signed agreement. Here we are signing the agreement. And just last week, Thursday, here again, the new ambassador of China. Here is the new ambassador of China. This was January 12th. What is today? January 20th. Last week he came, and we are now, China is sending 360 people to Galilee Institute every year. 18 years, except of course the 3 years of Corona that they could not. Here, this is the ambassador is next to me. This is the flag of China, of course, flag of Israel, And she is Yani, she is Chinese, working for Galilee for many years. We also work in Latin America and the Caribbean. We have an agreement with the Organization of American States. Just last month, we had from Mexico. And Emuni, I forgot, Galilee Institute is part of its Euro-Mediterranean University. There are 220 universities around the Mediterranean that we are part of it. Every country has one member in the Senate. I am the Israeli member in the Senate of the university. Here are all the presidents of the universities. This is a new university in Morocco, and I was just there. This is the president, King Solomon, Queen of Sheba.